Today we're going to be looking at Game Editor, which is a 2D game editor. And I have started a tutorial on this a while ago, and I do plan on doing more tutorials on it in the future. But right now I'm just going to answer a question that a viewer has asked. The viewer's screen name is ShadowCry1. And he's asking how you can put one actor in front of another. And let me show you what I believe he's asking and how to do it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to add an actor. We'll call it player. It's normal, add, and there's an actor there. We'll move him off to the side here. We'll add another actor here. We'll call it bad guy. Make him a normal actor as well, and we'll right click him and go up to actor control. We'll choose add animation, and I'll pick a image that is from the default package. So I'll pick character left stop, or stop left. So there's the character there. We'll click OK, close there, and you can see that's what he looks like. And let's add some movement to our player here. We'll right click our Pac-Man player here, add actor, and actor control, and then add. We'll say key down. I'll hit my right arrow here on my keyboard, or whatever key I want, and I'll hit add action, and we'll add a script, and we'll say X, which is the left to right movement, and we'll say X plus equals 1. And what that's saying is, actually we'll say plus equals 10. And what that's saying is whatever X is, so whatever our player's location is, left to right, every time the right arrow key is pressed, add 10 to that number. And don't forget to put a semicolon at the end of your line. So let's see if we can zoom in here. We're looking at X plus equals 10 semicolon. We'll click add. It asks if we want to do it immediately or wait for frame action. We'll just say immediately. We'll hit close and close there. And if I go up here to game mode, we start our game here. And what's going to happen is I'm going to hit my right arrow key, and you can see the character move. I'll hit escape to get out of that. Sorry, that keeps moving outside the screen when I start in game mode. What we're going to do now is right click our player again, control actor. We'll add another event. We'll say key down. This time I'll hit the left arrow. And we're basically going to do the same thing. We'll go down to script editor here. But this time instead of X plus equals, we'll say X minus equals 10 semicolon. And this will subtract. So every time you hit left, it's going to move him to the left basically. We'll click add here, immediate. We'll hit close. We'll hit close here, and now if we go into game mode and I move it back into the camera view here, I can hit left and right and he will move correspondingly. But you see, he's behind the enemy. When he passes the enemy, he goes behind him. And what I believe ShadowCry1 is asking is, how do you decide who is in front and who is in back? So let's escape on that, and what we'll do is we'll move him right here so you can see our player is behind the enemy now. If we right click and go actor control, we'll move this down here, you'll see there's a Z depth. And Z depth, the further to the right this is, the further forward that item is, and the further to the left it is, the further back that item is. Right now they're both set in the middle. If I move it to the right any bit, you can see our player comes in front of our enemy. And if I move it to the left, it's moving it back behind. So you can do this to either of the characters, just depending on which one you want it to be. And that's how you do it. So now he's in front. I'll say game mode. Move this back into camera view here, and you can see he is in front of our character now, our enemy now. We will say now we'll move our Z depth to the left. You can see he's behind. I'll press game mode, and we'll say left and right, and you can see he's behind the enemy now. So that is how you decide which actor is in front and which one is behind. And as you can see with the Z depth, let's get out of the game mode there. Whoops. Oh, wrong button. There we go. You have a large range, so you can have lots of different characters and have each one of them set. By default, I believe it's as you add characters or items, they are thrown on the same Z depth, but the newer they are placed, the further forward they are, if that makes sense to you. But basically, if you want to control it manually, this is how you do it right here. Thank you, ShadowCry1, for asking that question, and thank you to all my viewers and subscribers for watching. And please visit my website. I've got all my videos broken down into playlists there. It's filmsbychris.com. And if you want to leave messages and ask questions or share files, visit our forum at filmsbychris.com/forum and chat with us on IRC at Freenode. And the channel is called Films by Chris. If you don't use an IRC client, you can just use our web-based one at filmsbychris.com/IRC. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this tutorial useful, and I hope that you have a great day.